like some blast. The Blood 106.66. The Blood. Face melting metal. The Blood 106.66.
Raw melodies and raw lyrics make this track a gem. Yay! This is one of my favorite pick-me-up tracks. You know, I think it's their positive attitude that keeps these guys going strong. My goodness, I wouldn't mind having that one on repeat. Whoo! This track is gonna wreak havoc on your eardrums, but in a good way. You're rocking out to the Blood 106.66. Now here's a track with a universal message. Heck, here's one I recommend to my friends whenever they're down. Listening to this song is one of the highlights of my day. Uh-oh, stand back. This track is hazardous. Because it leaves you with a perma-smile. This is The Blood 106.66, and you're rocking out with John John. Holy moly, did that fucking rock or what? This is uplifting. I played this for my grandma at the nursing home the other day. I know she loved it. Gosh, who says life has to be hell? These guys sure don't. Make sure to put this one on your family night playlist. Fun! Woo-wee! How's that for goddamn powerful? And powerful is what we do best here at The Blood 106.66. Now, some people would consider the music video for this one to be gruesome. I consider it a work of art. Love the music video for that. Everyone has the biggest smile on their faces. Well, now there's a song from a debut album that features heaps of talent. Gotta love those death growls and clean vocals. Wow! Now, how's that for industrial death metal? Hey, friends, they've definitely got the right attitude about life, right? Here's a track that takes a stand against intolerance. Too much of that going on in the world. Such a shame. I wish I could grow a beard like Johan Hegg. Straight from Sweden, where the girls are beautiful and have hair like beams of sunshine. It's Amon Amarth. Pay tribute to a loved one with the runes to memory on The Blood 106.66. You've reached The Blood.
Yeah, I got this bet with a buddy, and $500 rides on your answer.
Well, I'm always happy to answer a listener's question. How can I help?
What does Amon Amarth mean?
Wow, great question. It comes from Tolkien's Middle-earth sagas, and in English it means Mount Doom.
Damn it, you're lying! I hate you. I'm gonna break your fucking legs!
Aw, it sounds like our caller lost his bet. That's too bad. Maybe some Amon Amarth will cheer him up. Here's Runes to My Memory. Didn't that make you feel as powerful as a fucking Viking? You're rocking out to The Blood! Feeling down? Well, that feeling will disappear once you hear the voices of Between the Buried and Me, only on The Blood 106.66. This track is off of The Great Misdirect, which should be on everyone's top 10 album list. Those guys are from North Carolina, and you can definitely feel the southern hospitality in their lyrics.
Tell me you see the UFO. Tell me you can see it.
Why, of course I see it, if it makes you feel better.
I'm not going crazy. Thank you, John John.
My pleasure, caller. Now, a UFO and a crazy lady. Hey, that reminds me of a song. Here's Obfuscation by Between Buried and Me. Stuck in traffic? Berserker will give you the pickup you need. Let's kick off this badass blood set with Berserker, death metal from the land down under. You just heard After the Burial on The Blood 106.6. Hope it puts some positivity into your day. Blood Radio, you're on the air, caller.
Hey, my boyfriend from Minnesota's coming in soon, and he keeps talking about this band from there.
Minnesota? I think he has to be talking about After the Burial. Don't they have a great sound?
Yeah, sure. If you say so. Well, can you play me one of their songs?
I love playing After the Burial. Here's Berserker from their 2008 album. Here's a great single from Black Veil Brides. And speaking of bride, wouldn't this make a great first dance song? Hey, this is 106.66 The Blood.
Hey, man. What's like the creepiest band name you've ever come across?
Wow! I don't think anyone has asked me that question before. Let me think. Black Veil Brides, maybe. No, I've got it. The Black Dahlia Murder.
What's so creepy about that?
Ha, caller! The band is named after the murder of Elizabeth Short, a crime that is still unsolved more than 60 years later. They did a great song called Necropolis. Yeah, I think I'll play it next. You're listening to The Blood, and that was Perfect Weapon. And my perfect weapon is treating everyone I meet with kindness. This is The Blood, and you better turn up Black Veil Brides, because this hit off their album, We Stitch These Wounds, is just what you need.
Hi, John, can you tell me if Black Veil Brides will ever visit Steelport?
Uh-oh. Sorry, caller. I don't think Black Veil Brides has Steelport on their tour schedule.
Oh, no, I really want to meet Andy Six. I've learned how to do his makeup and everything, like, way better than Adam Lambert.
Hey, how about this? While you listen to Andy croon away in Perfect Weapon, I'll get on the phone with his label and see if they've changed their minds. Enjoy the song! Hoo-wee! Now how's that for not your average cowboy? You're listening to The Blood!
I'm getting really tired about all the lies the media is trying to spread. I think the people of Steelport are just becoming a bunch of sheep.
Golly, it sounds like you're a real counterculture revolutionary.
Yeah, I'm just sticking up for the man, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sure the man really appreciates it.
What, you making fun of me? Look, I think you're just another fascist oppressor.
You know, I don't make fun of anyone. Here, let me play you something by Job for a Cowboy. I think you're gonna love it. From Arizona, the warm, sunny state that always greets you with a smile. It's Regurgitated Disinformation by Job for a Cowboy on The Blood, 106.66. That track was Farewell Mona Lisa, and say farewell to one of the best tracks you'll hear all day. This is John, and you're tuning into The Blood. This is the Dillinger Escape Plan, named after famous bank robber Johnny Dillinger. You're rockin' hard with John on The Blood.
You keep playing that Dillinger Escape Plan song, and every time I miss what it's called.
Huh. Do you mean Farewell Mona Lisa?
Yeah, that's it. I can never remember it for some reason.
No problem. Here it is. 106.66 The Blood. We have a caller. Hey, how can I make your day better?
John, you got anything other than death metal?
Well, of course I do. You feel like a little electronic music, maybe?
Yeah, I could get down for that. Can you play anything by Your Lover 'Cause She's Dead?
Oh, wow, I can do that for you. What song do you want to hear?
How about Engine Wrecker?
You got it. Engine Wrecker, now on 106.66 The Blood. Wowzer! You're gonna love the electro influence on this track, Engine Wrecker! Well, I'd rather be an engine wrecker than a home wrecker. What am I talking about? I don't want to wreck anything. That was You Lover 'Cause She's Dead. Woo! Those techno beats bring nothing but positive feelings for me. Don't go anywhere, 'cause you're listening to You Lover 'Cause She's Dead on The Blood. Wowie! I've gotta say Goat Horse sounds great! Don't go anywhere! More great hits coming up on The Blood! Heck! I've been waiting to play Apocalyptic Havoc all day! My oh my! Gotta love Manson! Always takes the words right out of my mouth! I'm not afraid of Armagoddamn motherfucking Geddon, and neither is Marilyn Manson. You're tuning in with John on The Blood. Wow, that Marilyn Manson. Guy's got style and talent. Definitely a great role model for kids today. Oh yeah, it's time for Armagoddamn motherfucking Geddon! Hell yes!
John, how can you stay so happy all the time?
Well, I don't see anything to be unhappy about. Steelport is a great town, and I have the best job in the world. I just keep a song in my head and a smile on my face, and everything looks great.
How can you talk about songs and shit when the world's ending? When those stars line up, it's all over.
I've never seen the end of the world before. I like trying new things, so I guess you could say I'm looking forward to it.
You must be on some serious fucked up shit, John.
You just need the right song for the occasion. I think Marilyn Manson can help us out with that. Ready for sending some good thoughts your way? It's Mastodon with Divinations on the Blood 106.6. So this group hails from Troy, Ohio. Isn't it great to hear bands from all different places? Now it's time for some Miss May I on the Blood 106.66. You just heard Apologies for the Weak, a song from a band with a really, really big heart. Gosh.
Yeah, hi, John. I am calling in because I am really fucking sick of people.
Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, caller. There are some really wonderful people that I'm sure you'd just love if you got to know them.
I wish I could get stranded on some deserted island and then I could just eat coconuts all day and wouldn't have to deal with anyone's bullshit, you know?
We need to turn that caller's frown upside down. This sounds like a job for Miss May I. Here's Apologies Are for the Weak. Ooh, coming up next on the Blood, it's the Black Dahlia murder. That was Necropolis, off of their spectacular album, Deflorate. Ha ha ha! I know what you're thinking. You've been waiting for this track all day. It's Necropolis by the Black Dahlia murder. Here to give those tough times a big fuck you. It's Opeth with Lotus Eater on the Blood 106.66. Everyone has been waiting to hear Opeth lately. What a great global phenomenon. You just heard a hit off the album Smash the Control Machine, which I just gave my new neighbors as a housewarming gift yesterday. Gee, I hope they're enjoying it.
Hey, John, just chilling with my anarchy group over here.
Anarchy! Good stuff!
We're trying to recruit some new members. Can you play Rise, Rebel, and Resist by OTEP?
Ooh, I'm a huge fan of Otep Shamaya. Her voice never fails to make my day. With those sweet notes hanging in the air, you'll have a full roster in no time. Okay, listeners. Someone ever tell you that you can't achieve the impossible? Otep says, don't listen to them. Well, this song's been bringing people together since 2009. It's Rise, Rebel, Resist on the Blood. Don't you think that no matter who we are, we can all relate to this song? That's such a shame about Dave Williams' death. This is Drowning Pool on the Blood with Hope You Feel Like I Do. And I sure hope you feel like I do. All smiles. You're live on the Blood.
Hey, John, we're having a karaoke party, man. Play us something we can sing with.
Ooh, karaoke is a lot of fun. Hey, though, you might need some cough medicine to sing along with this station.
You gotta have something for us, man.
How about Drowning Pool? I think Feel Like I Do might be exactly what you're looking for. Holy cow! Can you believe the energy that these guys have? That was Shai Hulud with Misanthropy Pure. You don't have to be a misanthrope to enjoy Misanthropy Pure by Shai Hulud. You're listening to John here on the Blood. Did you know that Shai Hulud's first show was played on Halloween? The best holiday ever!
I just wanted to say that I think the music on this station is making my son do drugs.
Oh no, that's terrible. You need to get him some help right away.
Don't you dare tell me how to raise my boy.
Anyone on drugs needs all the loving help we can provide. While I transfer your call to the proper authorities, we should all feel the love as we listen to Suicide Jag by ChemLab. Funny that the song is named Suicide Jag because it makes me feel full of life. Just tuning into the Blood? Well, you're in luck because it's time for ChemLab. These guys have been around since the late 1980s. Gotta admire that. That was ChemLab on the Blood. It sure is hard to find a group with more positive attitude than Tugboat. That Tugboat, one of my favorite bands. Love those guys. That track was Slow Revolution, and I really do think Tugboat can start a revolution with their music. Jiminy Crickets! Who knew a song about war could put me at such ease? That was World War III on the Blood! Ha! This is the only time you'll hear me say I'm for World War III, right? One song by KMFDM coming right up! Next up on the Blood, 106.66 is KMFDM, a band who always has an inspiring political message.
I'm declaring war on the world, motherfucker!
Aw, shucks, you don't really mean that. War is a terrible thing.
You know what? Take your happy love shit and shove it straight up your ass! I'm declaring war on the government and the media and the big corporations like Altor that are telling us how to think!
Ooh, that reminds me of that awesome KMFDM track, World War III. I'll play it, and our caller can sing along. John here on the Blood, and I'd like to introduce you to Strapping Young Lad.
Yeah, hey, John. Did you ever get the chance to see Devin Townsend in concert?
Did I ever? That guy put on one of the best stage shows I've ever seen.
I know how you feel, man. I cried the day he disbanded Strapping Young Lad.
Ha! I'm glad he came back to do some more albums, but there is just something about Strapping Young Lad that's unforgettable.
They did this song. Man, you gotta have it somewhere. It goes, I know what I stand for. I stand for me. It's like my personal anthem, man.
That would be Love, and it's coming at you right now. That was Love, a great track by the Strapping Young Lads. The song you just heard on the Blood 106.66 was Love. Now there's one to dedicate to your special someone. Strapping Young Lads are here to remind us that everyone needs love.